Hey there everyone, how are you? 𝗁𝗵𝗶𝘀, physical therapist here. I want to show you guys something really cool. So I've actually known about this for a while and I've been using it with my patients. For those who don't know, I treat a lot of runners, and a lot of times we see runners who have imbalances and things, particularly when one side's stronger than the other. So we do different things to address that weak side. And before I show you this kind of tweak of exercise, I'm going to show you a variation of a squat that'll help you level yourself out. So like for right now, like my right side is weak. If you're just following along, I had an injury in my quad, and I'm trying to rebuild some of the strength and things that happened there. So the best way to build your strength, once you can get there, is to be on one foot, because there's no cheating, right? So if you do like a standard squat, you have both legs to help. And for me, I find that my left side is doing more work than my right side. So how can I bias that to help my right leg? Standing on one foot and doing different types of exercises is a great way to do that. We use that a lot in our base 3 and base 6 boot camp. If you haven't tried those out, I definitely recommend it. There's strength training for runners. You can actually go to the link in this post or just go to 𝗁𝗵𝗶𝘀.com and try some of those workouts. But I at least want to show you one exercise that you can start using. So a lot of things that people do is when you squat, right? So I noticed this the other day when I was working out down here in my basement, and I'm doing squats. I just felt like I was overloading my left side. I felt like I was kind of on my left, and I felt weakness here. So this is what I did to address that, and you guys can use this as well, is I just did a little bit of a staggered position in my squat. So from the side, I took my left leg, brought it forward a couple inches, and when you do your squat, what this will do is it'll force you to use your right. It'll make some tweaks that you can change how, it's very difficult to get off of your right side when that left leg's forward. So by just moving that leg forward, you can do your squats. Now, for me, and for a lot of you, like body weight squats aren't going to do you justice to build your strength up. So what I ended up doing is I was doing heavier squats, but my form is okay. I probably should have set this up before I did this, but I was doing heavier squats, so 45 pounds on each side. And then what I wanted to do was when I was doing my squats, I'm like, wow, I feel like I'm just using my left. So all I did was kickstand myself a little bit, bring my left leg forward. That's going to turn it off or bias you to using your right side more. Simply put, your stronger side would go forward a little bit. So you would do your squat from here. You're going to make sure that you don't let your knees collapse, because that's bad for the glutes, or bad for the knee, but it's caused from weak glutes. And you would just have this offset position for your squats. Left leg forward a little bit because my right leg is weak. And what this will do is it'll force my right leg to do more work in my squats. It's a simple way that you can strength train, level off imbalances, because when you're uneven, one side's weaker than the other, that stuff gets you hurt. Once you're good there, you want to progress to single leg stuff. I've been doing both. I've been doing the biased squats, and I've been doing a lot of single leg work, like speed skaters, backwards reaches. Just make note, this stuff is not clamshells, it's not leg lifts, it's not bridges. You want to be standing in your strength. You want to try to mimic this position as best as possible in your strength, because that's going to carry best over into your running and keep you injury free. If you want some help with your strength training, check out the link in this post. You can try all my strength workouts for $1 for 2 weeks. And if you don't like it, you can cancel. I'll just cry a little bit. And if you do like it, you can stick around for $15 a month. But at least try these little bias squats. It'll help even you out. All right, everyone, have a great night. Bye.